It's time to go topless. No, not that kind of topless you're thinking of. It's time to go topless with beverage cans. And we're gonna have some fun today and talk about the all new Draft Top 2.0, comparing it to the original one. What changes have they made? We'll open up some cans. We'll have some fun in this video. Coming right up. Hi, welcome to Sid's Tips and welcome to 2021. If this is your first time visiting my channel, well, welcome to Sid's Tips. If this is not your first time, well, welcome back. And we're gonna have some fun on this first video this year. Well, it was a while ago that I backed the Draft Top, the original Draft Top, and they got feedback and made some changes. And now they have the all new 2.0. Patrick did send me the 2.0 to put to the test. And I'm gonna open up some cans so you can see really how easy it is, and we'll see what the experience is. I've been trying out a few cans. I did pick up a couple of different size cans. I got the small ginger ale, and then I got this sparkling water. So we'll open it up and we'll take those top spread off of the top, and it will look like this. So very, very cool. Now, let me share with you some of the differences between the two. If you look actually at the front, it looks the same. On the back is the difference. So if you look here in my hand here, you'll see pins in those circles. And so that's what they've done. They've added those pins. And so I said, Patrick, what changes have they made? Now, when you click on the link as well, in the description, you'll be able to go directly to the site, you get the information, then you can order it as well. The upgrades include longer lasting splitters with wear-resistant materials, smoother performance on those pesky craft cans, softened handle to improve from over-squeezing, and modified splitter with secured attachment. So let's go ahead and let me just show you, and I'm not a perfectionist at opening these cans, as I don't open up cans all the time, but we'll show you how easy it is and the way I like to open up, and it works for me very well. And I have some towels here in case we spill a little bit. But basically, you're gonna open this up, and then you're gonna lay this on the can, and then squeeze, and then you're gonna turn. So that's what we'll do. Now, what we'll do first, let me get these cans. By the way, what's really cool with the tops, removing them, is you can actually have a lot of fun. You can use these as pen holders, you can plant something in here, or let's just say this is like a V8 and you wanted to have a Bloody Mary, you could put celery in there, and you can really get creative with removing the tops of the can. So it's very cool. All right, now we'll use the original. We'll start with the smaller ginger ale. And I'm gonna go ahead, and what I like to do is I like to open up the top. And so once I got that open to the top, then we're just gonna put this on. Make sure it sits flat on top. There we go. And now we're just gonna squeeze, and you should hear, there we go. That noise, I like that noise. That noise sounds good. And look at that. It actually was, for me, I found pretty smooth, but you can easily then lift the top up, and I should have left, you can either leave that in there, or there we go. You can just put your finger in there and then take it out. Whoops. Now this, usually, if you can leave this up somehow, which I don't think you can, but that makes it easier for then pulling right out. But you can also, I'll show you another way that we can do it, so where you could just tap it in, because right here, you can just tap the top of the can and it should knock it down and into the beverage that you're drinking, and you're good to go. All right, now let's go ahead. Let me move this to the side so we're not spilling that. Now we're gonna try the new can, and just to see the difference here. So again, we're gonna open it up, and maybe you could try and leave that up a little bit. And let me line that up. There we go. And now we'll go ahead. There we go. And the top is up there, and you can just pull it up. Or, as I mentioned, you could take this, and then, let me go ahead and reopen this up. And then you could just pour it down, and there you go. So you could still drink while it's in there, but it's out of the way. Or if you somehow, and I probably didn't turn it enough because it's still sticking in part of the can, but I found like it was easier to turn a little bit, less squeezing than the original, and then you could drink from it. So that's can 1. As I said, I'm not a perfectionist with opening these, but I do want to show you that you can. I'll try and turn it more on this next one. We'll do the bigger seltzer water. So next we'll do the original. We'll open this up. I find this makes it easier. And as you can see, I didn't dent the can at all, very easy. And I find that's easier when I open up the can versus when I don't. So that works well for me. We'll go ahead and put it on. There we go. So now I feel like I'm squeezing harder. Now some people say you can grab from the top. I like down here. And that's what I find the difference is. And then you could, there we go. It's just inside there. If you don't mind putting your finger into the beverage as I'm making a nice big mess, you can do that, or again, just leave that in there. I just wanted to show you, again, this came off fairly easy. The big difference is with this, the original, I feel like you're squeezing harder than with the new one. Let me go ahead and do this can. Now we'll do it with the 2.0. And Patrick, I know I'm making a little bit of a mess, but that's all right. We're having some fun here. I am not a perfectionist like you. Yeah, you can really feel the difference. You're not squeezing as hard. Whoop, I didn't lay it on there as all the way down. There we go. Now I feel like, let me just make sure it's on there. There we go. Just turn it extra amount of times, which I probably did more than I need. Now here, I can make it easier to pull out. There you go, and that one came out. And there are no sharp edges on the inside also, which is good. So as you can see, I'm just turning my finger on the inside. Here, let me take this dry can. And you can see, you might, if you do feel any slight sharp edge on the inside, you can just poke that with your finger. It's not gonna hurt, but I have not, right there I feel like there's one spot, but it's not even sharp, but easily I can go around on the inside of the can. So you could see, got them off, no problem. You know, some people might say, well, this is kind of gimmicky. I think it's cool. It really does make a difference when drinking a beverage this way versus with the, you know, regular top on there. Very, very cool idea. Definitely, I noticed the difference again with the new version is you don't have to squeeze as hard, and it does a good job and will last longer with the way they've redesigned, and won't have any parts that might have any issues. So that is what my thoughts are on the product. You know, proof is in the pudding based upon showing you how I was able to open up the cans. And if you have any questions, let me know. And Patrick and to the gang, I appreciate you sending me the new version and excited for you guys. Really cool. So many clever ideas, and definitely check out the website so you could see how many really different ways that you can take advantage of this. And with your favorite cans, you can definitely reuse them for other things, so you don't have to throw them away and just get creative. All right, everybody, have a great 2021. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you on the next video. Take care.